Hello, students of class 9. See, this is your textbook, Poems and Short Stories, and I am teaching you story number 3rd, A Horse and Two Goats. The story is continue. See, this is story number 3rd, A Horse and Two Goats, written by R.K. Narayan. Now let's continue. In the last video, you have seen your whatever I was teaching. Now in this video it will continue on page number 57. Here the discussion between Muni and American. Here American person said, "Now the other man suddenly pressed his palms together, smiled and said, 'Namaste, how do you do?' The American person said to Muni. Now at which Muni spoke the only English expressions he had learned, yes or no. Having exhausted his English vocabulary, he started in Tamil. 'My name is Muni, these two goats are mine and no one can gainsay it. Though our village is full of slanderers these days, who will not hesitate to say that what belongs to a man doesn't belong to him.' The foreigner faithfully looked in the direction indicated by Muni's finger, gazed for a while at the two goats and the rocks, and with a puzzled expression took out his silver cigarette case and lit a cigarette. Suddenly, remembering the courtesies of the season, he asked, 'Do you smoke, Muni?' Muni answered, 'Yes, no,' whereupon the red-faced man took a cigarette and gave it to Muni, who received it with surprise, having had no offer of smoke from anyone for years now. He had always wanted to smoke a cigarette. Only once did the shopman gave him one on credit. He remembered how good it had tasted. The other flicked the lighter open and offered a light to Muni. Muni felt so confused about how to act that he blew on it and put it out. The other, puzzled but undaunted, flourished his lighter, presented it again, and lit Muni's cigarette. Muni drew a deep puff and started coughing. It was racking, no doubt, but extremely pleasant. When his cough decided, he wiped his eyes and took stock of the situation, understanding that the other man was not an inquisitor of any kind. Yet, in order to make sure, he remained wary. No need to run away from a man who gave him such a potent smoke. His head was reeling from the effect of one of those strong American cigarettes made with roasted tobacco. The man said, "I came from New York," took out a velvet from his hip pocket and presented his card. Muni shrank away from the card. Perhaps he was trying to present a warrant and arrest him. Beware of khaki. One part of his mind warned, take all the cigarettes or whatever is offered, but don't get caught. Beware of khaki. He wished he weren't 70, as the shopman had said. At 71, didn't run, but surrendered to whatever came. He could only ward off trouble by talk. So he went on, all in the chest, Tamil, for which Kirtaman was famous. He said, before God, Sir Bhagwan, who sees everything, I tell you, sir, that we know nothing of the case. If the murder was committed, whoever did it will not escape. Bhagwan is all seeing. Don't ask me about it. I know nothing. A body had been found mutilated and thrown under a turnip tree at the border between Kirtaman and Koppam a few weeks before, giving rise to much gossip and speculation. Muni added an explanation. Anything is possible there. People over there will stop at nothing. The foreigner nodded his head and listened courteously, though he understood nothing. I am sure you know when this horse was made, said the red man, and smiled in ingratiatingly. Muni reacted to the relaxed atmosphere by smiling himself and pleaded, please give way, sir. I know nothing. I promise. We will hold him for you if we see any bad character around, and we will bury him up to his neck in a coconut pit if he tries to escape. But our village has always had a clean record. Must definitely the other village be the other village. Now, the red man implored, please, I will speak slowly. Please try to understand me. Please try to understand me. Can't you understand even a simple word of English? Everyone in this country seems to know English. I have gotten along with English everywhere in this country, but you don't speak it. Have you any religious or spiritual scriptures against English speech? Muni made some distinct sounds in his throat and shook his head, encouraged. The other went on to explain at length, uttering each syllables with care and deliberation. Presently he sidled over and took a seat beside the old man, explaining, you see, last August we probably had the hottest summer in history, and I was working in shirt sleeve in my office on the 40th floor of the Empire State Building. We had a power failure one day, and there I was stuck for 4 hours. No elevator, no air condition, all the way in the train. I kept thinking, and the minute I reached home in Connecticut, I told my wife Ruth, we will visit India this winter. It's time to look at other civilizations. Next day, she called the travel agent first thing and told him to fix it. And so, here I am. Ruth came with me, but she is staying at Srinagar, and I am the one doing the rounds and joining her later. Muni looked reflective. At the end of this long oration and said rather feebly, "Yes, no," as a concession to the other's language, and went on in Tamil. When I was when I was this high, he indicated a foot high. I had heard my uncle say. No one can tell what was planning to say as the other interrupted him at this stage to ask, "Boy, what is the secret of your teeth? How old are you?" Muni forgot what he had started to say and remarked, "Sometimes we took loose our cattle. Jackals and cheetahs may sometimes carry them off, but sometimes it is just theft from over in the next village, and then we will know who has done it. Our priest at the temple can see in the camphor flame the face of the thief, and when he caught his gesture with his hand, a perfect mincing of meat." Okay, students, now I want to stop it here, and this story will continue very soon. You will find in the next video. Okay.